All right, welcome Blue Star Report. I'm Brad. Right there is Dustin. And today we're going to talk about Phil Mafah. Okay, I got his highlight film running up right now. It's about 3 minutes long, so you guys check that out. But before I say that, what y'all think about that Dak Prescott 2025 MVP dance he's practicing on? Yeah, that's him, baby. He's going to be getting it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like I said, we're going to talk about Phil Mafah today a little bit, and we're going to compare him to two guys that we think that he's kind of compared to in the NFL, and that would be Brian Robinson Jr. from Washington and James Conner from Arizona. And everybody here knows James Conner.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Anybody watch football?
Anybody watches them. We don't have to really get down and tell you a whole lot about those guys. We just wanted to. We figured that of anybody in the NFL, though, that would be two guys that Mafah is kind of compared to.
Close to the same.
Close to the same.
Weight.
Yeah, everything about the same. We're going to get into that here at the end of that highlight video. We'll get into their size and their speed, and kind of what they bring to the table. So what I feel like is going to happen, maybe not this year, but probably next year, you're going to have a Jaden Blue, Phil Mafah backfield.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of feel
I think
like.
that's the future.
I think that is the future. I really do. I had one guy comment on one of our videos about Mafah is going to be our number one back, maybe even over Blue. And it's possible. If you're watching this video right now, he has power. He can run between the tackles. He's got plenty of power. He's big enough for that.
Yeah, I think he would run off and leave you.
No.
But you get in his way.
You get in his way, he's going to truck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he has speed for his size.
Yeah.
Now, he doesn't have elite speed, but he has enough speed to get around the corner. He's going to be that guy that you're going to see that on 4th and 1 or on the goal line for sure. You'll see him on the goal line. That's going to be the guy right there. He's not that great as a receiver as like the rest of them are.
Yeah.
But he trumps them all in power.
Oh, yeah.
He trumps them all with power.
With his speed, some people, cornerbacks, run
4.5,
4.4, 4.5.
Yeah. He's got plenty of speed. My and Dustin's question is who are they going to carry at running back? Are you going to carry Blue, Williams?
That's 5 running backs.
Sanders, Mafah, Lipke?
Yeah.
All right,
Lipke and Blue.
Yeah. So what are you going to do about Lipke? Is Lipke going to be around? Because I feel like Mafah could take his role. I really do. Lipke did a few things. I guess he did fumble on the 1 yard line for us. But
his first run.
So
he fumbled.
So that highlight reel's over. So you guys that haven't seen Mafah play, now you've seen some highlights. The guy can play.
Yeah,
he really can.
Clemson's not no joke. College, they're
Clemson
pretty good.
Is in some circles and different ESPN, different ones that they do. Clemson's picked to be number 1 this year. Yeah.
Dang.
Clemson. I'm like, Clemson? Yeah. So anyway, he's not playing for him anymore, but he didn't get, when he played that game against Texas, he got hurt or something, only like 3 or 4 runs into the game, so he really didn't get a lot of anything in that Texas playoff game they played him in. But anyway, let's jump into Mafah real quick, and we'll do the little size comparison. I'll give you a few stats and see what you guys think. So Mafah is 6'1", 229 pounds. Now, some people say that, some of them say he's over 229, so over 230.
Yeah, closer to
but
230s.
229.
Low 230s.
Yeah, and he runs a 4.56 40.
And compared him to Conner. Conner's 6'1", 233, runs a 4.65.
Yeah.
He's not that much.
Not a whole lot different. And I like James Conner.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, I like
He's
James
good.
Conner. Actually, at one point there, I thought Dallas was going to be able to get James Conner. I think it was last year I was going to try to, but they didn't. I'd have been happy with
He's
that.
good.
If we can
He runs hard.
if we can get a James Conner type running back, if Mafah turns in to the running back James Conner is, we got our hands on something.
Yeah.
I promise you. Okay?
I agree.
So, Brian Robinson Jr. played for Washington. Now, I was thinking for some reason last year he was a rookie, but he's not. He's not a rookie. He played for Jacksonville, I believe.
I believe he played. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he played for Jaguars.
Now, the thing about Brian Robinson Jr. is I didn't know he was this big.
No, I didn't either.
Now, he's 6'1", 228, and runs a 4.53 40. So, he's a lot bigger than I thought he was, and I like him as well.
Here you want to break into some of Mafah's stats?
Got a few stats for you from Mafah.
From Mafah last year, he had 216 carries for 1,115 yards. He had a 5.2 average, 8 touchdowns, and he played for Clemson, obviously. And in 2023, he had 13 touchdowns and a 5.4 average.
So he had a better average and a better touchdowns his junior year, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Brian Robinson Jr., he had, in 2024 last year, he had 187 carries for 800 yards, 799 yards, 8 touchdowns with a 4.3 average. And like I said, I would take Brian Robinson Jr. as well.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem with him being a Dallas Cowboy.
No.
So,
and Connor's stats last year was he had 236 carries for 1,094 yards, 8 touchdowns, and he averaged a 4.6 average.
4.6 average. So, Dustin and I feel like that is the back that you're getting with Mafah. You're getting a Brian Robinson Jr. or James Conner type running back.
I bet he'd be a red zone running back. Short yardage,
goal line. Even then,
goal line.
Even then, he can play. He can play 3 downs.
Oh yeah, he'd still could be a premier running back.
Yeah,
you never know.
I tell you what, like y'all just watched his highlights. He can run.
Yeah.
And the teams that he played against, there's a lot of those teams weren't slouches.
Oh, Clemson plays some pretty good teams.
They played some pretty good teams. So, and they were in the playoffs last year, and he was the lead back. So, I believe you're going to get with Mafah a pretty good running back. Now, I don't want to disagree with anybody who's been in our comments. I'm not 100% sure he'll be our lead back, number 1 back by the end of the year, but I feel like he's going to get his time on the field.
Oh yeah,
and
he's going to get his shot.
And if he can come out and play football like a James Conner or a Brian Robinson Jr., then yeah, he could be your lead back in front of Blue. You know, Blue might be your 3rd down back and 3rd, 4th type stuff. You know, passing downs and stuff. But Williams is good. Right now, I'm so happy this year as opposed to last year. Last year, I don't know who was going to be any good last year at running back, and this year I feel like we've got multiple guys that can play running back. If somebody goes down, I am not worried about it at all. I feel like we got adequate backups.
But last year we had Dowdle,
Zeke,
Vaughn, and they went and got Cook, but he never let him play
anything. Yeah. So I don't know. I think they just went and got Cook just to shut everybody up because everybody's like, "Go get Cook," you know. But he didn't do nothing. He didn't make it off the practice squad.
No.
Oh, but maybe he played 1 game.
I think he had
something. He didn't do anything. But as far as Mafah goes, everybody's been talking a lot about Blue and Williams, and been talking about Sanders. Not so much Sanders, but Blue and Williams. But don't sleep on Mafah.
No.
Because this dude can play football too.
Yeah.
He can. He's a big guy, and we need a guy like that. I've never been happy with Lipke. Lipke can block, you know, but to me, he's filling up a running back spot.
He's taking up a roster spot.
Yeah, I would like to see. I would like to see them bring Williams, Blue, Sanders, and Mafah to the game, and bring Mafah in as a fullback. Just categorize him as a fullback, so he, for the game to suit up, and just send Lipke packing. He's been there 2 years. He ain't done a whole heck of a lot. He's caught a few passes here and there, but as far as making a mark, he hasn't like. I don't think. I don't feel like that he could if they had a running back playoff between Mafah and Lipke.
Mafah.
I think Mafah would be your better bet.
Yeah.
He's faster.
Yeah.
He can run and he can truck you. Lipke, I'm a little nervous about. Ever since he fumbled that ball in Miami and we ended up losing that game. Was it Miami or Buffalo? One or the other.
Oh, his first handoff in the NFL.
About 1 yard line.
1 yard line.
Boom.
There you go.
Game over. We're beat. Anyway, so that's what we wanted to kind of bring to you. Just wanted to show y'all quick video. Don't sleep on Mafah, just to see if you guys hadn't seen some of his highlights, what he brings, what he looks like running a football, and who we think he compares to. And if he comes out to be anywhere close to either one of those two guys, you got yourself he very well could be a starter.
Yeah.
Very well could be. Very well could be.
You could.
I think so.
He's got the potential.
I think so too. So anyway, that's all we have today. We just wanted to show y'all a little bit about Mafah and show you Dak's celebration dance. But we will see you guys here pretty soon. We haven't decided yet what we're going to come next.
Not much going on right now.
Yeah.
They're scrambling to make up content.
Yeah, there's a lot of people just making stuff up just so they can make a video. I heard one guy do a video the other day, and he said, Pickens was doing this in practice and that in practice, and then he said, there's no media at practice.
Yeah.
So how do you know what he's doing?
Yeah.
You're just making stuff up. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, I mean, of course the team, people on the team's going to be like, oh, yeah, Pickens was doing great today. Now, unless you see it with your own eyes, I don't know how you can make a video about somebody doing something at practice that you're not watching.
Yeah.
So we're not about that. We're not trying to bring a bunch of BS to the YouTube. We just what we bring to you is what we feel and what we've seen with facts and numbers and stuff. That's what we feel like. We feel like Mafah is going to be comparable to Connors and Brian Robinson Jr. And I feel like that's a pretty good comparison.
Yeah.
I really do. So if you guys would, one more thing. We're going on vacation not next week, but the next. So we'll be out. We'll have a video probably that week.
Not this week, but next.
Yeah. So anyway, if you guys would, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Comment. Let us know a video you wanted to see. The reason why we did this video is because one of the guys in the comments was talking about what Mafah could be. So I thought, we know just do one about Mafah. So anyway, that's what we got. We'll figure out something to bring to you guys maybe later in the week or the first of next week before we go on vacation. We'll see you later.